This is a game that I've wanted to play for a while, and finally, after years, I've gotten my hands on it, Asura's Wrath. This was originally released in 2012 on both Xbox and PlayStation, and flopped hard. But why? Asura's Wrath was similar to God of War, which was one of PlayStation's most popular games during its time, and still, to this day, is pretty high up there. So why wouldn't Asura's Wrath, a game similar to God of War, succeed just the same? Well, that's why I'm here, to go over what led to the failure of this game and why it became a hidden gem years later. Welcome to my review of Asura's Wrath. Let's get into it. You play as a man named Asura, one of the 8 Guardian Generals, whose main purpose is to wipe out the impure Goma and create a peaceful world for humanity. Though all that changes when Asura is betrayed by the other generals. His wife is killed and his daughter kidnapped. Sent to the depths of Naraka, Asura must escape and free his daughter before it's too late. The story is amazing and spans thousands of years. I had my guesses of how it would play out, but I never expected this. You are constantly left on edge, wondering what's going to happen next. I loved every second of it. Each character showed a great level of depth and development. The game also treated it like a show where you would experience it in episodes, with some special hidden episodes here and there that you have to unlock. The story was really what made this game so much fun and enjoyable, because that's really all you see. With the gameplay, it's semi-lacking. Now, there isn't a whole lot to the gameplay of Asura's Wrath, like I said, and that probably is what ended up killing it. Their combat is really cool and the quick time events are amazing, but that's really it. So there might not be a lot to talk about, but I'll give it my best shot. Alright, so like I said, the combat is really cool. You have, of course, your light and heavy attacks, along with some finishers that you can use on down enemies. Asura also has some ranged attacks as well, rapid fire and heavy ranged. You also have multiple bars at the top of your screen, which are your health bar, burst bar, and unlimited bar. Since we already know what the health bar is, we're going to skip that one. But your unlimited bar fills up as you attack. Once full, it gives you a boost in strength and unlimited uses of your heavy attack. The burst bar serves a weird but unique purpose, which is to pretty much progress the story. Once full, you can burst, which will usually send you into a quick time event. These events are really fun and last pretty long sometimes, though what I really think killed the game was these events. Like I said, they are fun, but they encompass a good percentage of the game, to the point where there is barely any fighting going on and you're really just here for the story. These events pop up out of nowhere sometimes, which is great, it keeps you on your toes, but also from what I can tell, the outcome is already decided, and you're really just doing these events for the score at the end of each episode. Whether you actually hit a button or not, the game will progress, in some cases. Now, there are a few times when the game will wait for you to hit a button, but it only shows up here and there. Overall, the gameplay was good. I really enjoyed it. I know I said that it's really what killed the game, but that's because during its time you had games like God of War 3, which was just purely action, and that's what people wanted. They wanted those action and fighting games, and this one had it, but in a small amount. You're mostly just doing quick time events or watching the story, which is great. Some games thrive in that realm, but for something that looks and was advertised as a fighting game, it fell short to meet that standard. One thing this game was praised for was its art and animation. Cyber 2 Connects did a fantastic job with the graphics and design of Asura's Wrath. The game took place in multiple places, space, various locations on Earth, even for a small time in Naraka. Every aspect of the world design was awesome, and the character designs were really cool as well. I liked the sort of fantasy sci-fi look they had going for it. Overall, it was awesome and really made it so fun and cool to watch. You could really tell they put their effort into making sure this game looked its best. Well, there you have it, that's the review. On its release, it only sold 180,000 copies, which is very low, and it's most likely why we never saw a sequel, which was planned. It wouldn't be till a few years later that it would gain in popularity, but by that time, it would be too late. The game kind of fell between the cracks and became something people knew about but didn't have any interest in playing. Some people are hoping Capcom will bring them a remaster to hopefully spark hope for a sequel, but I don't know if we'll ever see it. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this one. I know this one was a little bit of a short one, but like I said, there wasn't really a whole lot to talk about. Please let me know if I missed anything or if you have a varying opinion on some things I said. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!